Welcome everybody to Bobbo's World. This is Bobbo World Interviews, and we're here with Fish from K Dog and Fish. How you doing, Fish?
I'm doing all right. Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming on. How's the week going?
Busy, good. Just getting ready. We're having a huge. We do a mystery box once a month, like a crazy one, and we're gearing up because this one is a first time ever doing an all autograph
Uh,
with COA high roller mystery box. So just prepping everything, getting them all packed, getting them checking out the boxes, making sure the values are there. Like we're super excited about it. So it's launching on Friday.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. How does everybody get into that?
Our website there right now, you can even click on it. It says monthly mystery box and there's a countdown clock. We do it every month. And once the countdown clock expires, add them to your cart and check out before they're gone. These are going to go really fast, but it's kdogandfish.com and you just click on mystery box and you'll see the countdown timer.
Sweet.
It's this Friday, 6 p.m. Eastern.
Sound good. Autographs are always good.
We've never done it before. We've auctioned autograph pops. We've never done an autograph mystery box.
Me and my dad try to get autographs, as you can see behind me. We got like Larry Bird and Ted Williams and David, what's his name? Bobby Orr.
Bobby Orr. Yeah.
And then
Nice.
he's obsessed with Star Trek, so that's what that is.
Nice.
But
I actually got William Shatner's autograph
oh wow.
on a
Nice.
Captain Kirk Funko Pop
That's awesome.
years ago.
That was my Christmas present to my dad, the William Shatner Funko Pop in his captain chair.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah. So you grew up in Canada. Where did you grow up?
Yeah. And where are you based again?
We're in New Orleans, Louisiana.
That's right. But you're Boston fans.
Boston, big time. I'm from Boston originally.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Yeah, I'm actually K Dog and I are both from Winnipeg,
Hmm.
which closest comparison for you guys is Fargo and Forks, North Dakota. It's
Okay.
literally on the other side of the border. Is Winnipeg, so central Canada, and then moved out here. We're 2 hours north of Toronto. Everyone knows Toronto,
Hmm.
especially if you're a sports fan. Moved out here 23 years ago.
Well,
So I've been in Ontario now for 23 years.
there's the snow and everything during the winter. You got crazy
So
snowstorms.
much.
Yeah.
So much. It's ridiculous, actually. It's too much.
That's why we moved.
So much. You don't get any snow in Louisiana, I would imagine.
Well, we did this year. We got
Oh,
like
I remember that. It
like
made the
five
news.
inches. Yeah. And everybody freaked out,
Yeah.
but it wasn't that bad. So yeah, you and K Dog are cousins, right?
Yeah, we're actually first cousins.
Yeah.
Our moms are sisters, and we've been best friends for our whole lives, and cousins and business partners, and yeah.
Yeah. How did you start? You started the store first before the YouTube channel. So how did you get into that with K Dog and all that?
Well, he actually started collecting Funko first,
Mhm.
and he got hooked up with Pop in a Box
Okay.
on it on the subscription back when they were doing that. They don't even exist now. And then he was also ordering pops from like France. This is like there was really nowhere in Canada to get pops. It's like 2017, and then he also was part. I don't know if you remember this, but back then there was a Smuggler's Bounty
Oh yeah.
Star Wars subscription box on Amazon, and the first couple ones were fire. Like
Great.
Han Solo riding Tauntaun Pop Ride,
Oh, wow.
Luke in the Land Speeder, um, it really cool stuff. Anyway, he got an extra Han Solo on Tauntaun for me because he knows I'm a massive Star Wars fan. And I loved it. And I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. I collect Kenner toys. I don't know if you're
Yeah.
familiar.
Yep.
So the OGs, not like the 90s or current, but like 77 to 83 original Star Wars toys.
Okay. Yeah.
Um, so it kind of fit really cool with the figures that I have. Like I have a Han on Tauntaun Kenner toy from 1980,
Mhm.
and the pop. It just I love the pops because they were just such a cool collectible, and it was giving you that nostalgia. Then he got me a blue box Boba Fett, and then my wife got me the first Stranger Things set.
Mhm.
Stranger Things had just started at that time. Everything just kind of like okay, and now Marvel Infinity Wars coming out and Endgame, and it was I just got into it so fast. Like I got addicted quick.
Yeah. Same here. I got addicted really quick too.
Yeah,
Yep. I think the Flash Gordon here is Kenner.
might be.
I think so.
Yeah,
I
Kenner
got
had really cool toys.
I had a mystery box from NECA that had different companies in it,
Well, that's
and
cool.
the toys are cool, but the box was not. It was the boxes were all torn up and everything. Yeah, it was not a
Yeah.
great mystery box, but thanks, NECA.
I also recognize that the dad from Dinosaurs on your shelf
Yeah,
over there.
yeah.
That's
I used to
awesome.
watch that when I was a kid. I loved it.
My wife, it was her favorite. So when they actually did Funko Pops of the Dinosaurs TV show, I got her the full set.
Yeah, I gotta get those. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you have the store and then you started the YouTube channel. How did you get into that and start that?
Well, we always knew we were gonna do that.
Hmm.
So yeah, it took us a while to get enough inventory to open the store.
Yeah.
We launched online March 2019, and then the store May long weekend here in Canada 2019. But 2017 we started buying pops and opening up account with distributors and getting the because back then it's not like it is now. Drops were few and far between, and there wasn't a ton of pops with each drop. So like Tommy Boy, there was two pops, and then one Target exclusive. So they were months and months apart. So it took us a while to get enough inventory to actually open. Um, and then we did in 2019, and we knew way ahead of even opening the store that YouTube was something that we really wanted to do. And I was a radio disc jockey before doing this and stand up comic. And K Dog is just naturally funny,
Yes,
and is
yeah.
he's been a guest on my radio show back in the day a bunch of times. He would just sit in and we would do what we do on the channel, just
Mhm.
shoot the shit and talk off the cuff and make each other laugh. And so we just do that now with the YouTube with a pop culture and collectible focus. But we knew it's something fun that we really wanted to do and that we know that we can do, that we have the personalities for it, and just have a good time.
Yeah. Yeah. If nobody's seen their YouTube channel, you should go subscribe K Dog and Fish on YouTube. Because even if you don't like pops or anything, just listen to them is hilarious. It's
Making people laugh, like
uh,
that's the difference with other pop channels,
mhm.
that the pops are secondary,
Yep.
and number one is us making each other laugh and then
Yeah.
the audience laugh. And if we
Yeah.
can do that, and by the way, absolutely zero
Yeah.
scripted.
Yeah.
Every joke is completely off the top of our heads.
y'all's analogies to like Subway and stuff. It's just so funny.
He did another one recently that killed me, and I never know he's doing that.
Yeah.
It's completely off the cuff, and he did one where Funko did the piece counts on those Deadpools,
Oh yeah, yeah.
and then 2,000 people paid fan rewards, and then said, "Okay, well you're going to get a chance on Monday to get them." And we're like, "Well, if all 750 sold out, then how are 2,000 people who paid fan rewards going to also get the pop? Then the piece count doesn't mean anything."
Right.
We did a
Yeah.
whole show about it, and he said Funko lying about piece counts is like you go to the strip club and then you're paying so much money and the dancer's having a good time, and then she's like, and you're like, I want to take you out for breakfast tomorrow, like give me your phone number, and she gives you a fake number. That was his analogy with the Deadpool, and I was like,
So
that's
true.
gonna work.
Yep. Really funny. Yeah. Yeah, you guys talking about Funko in Canada is really funny too. Because
Yeah,
they're not the biggest fans of Canada.
they screw us over so hard constantly,
Hmm.
constantly. Like even the Fun Days box that's going to drop next week.
Yeah.
Uh, that's the event in Funko Hollywood. They're doing an online box, and you can't even see that box when you're clicked on Funko Canada. You have to change it to the USA site to even look at the box. So there's no way they're even going to offer us the box. And the thing that pisses us off the most is once you open the floodgates and you open shipping to Canada from your site, just let us order whatever we want. Why
Yeah.
are you? No, you can order this, but you can't order this.
Yeah. The picking and choosing is weird.
Not cool.
Yeah. Get it together, Funko.
Seriously.
So you obviously, as the hat says, you love the Eagles.
Yep.
How
Super
from
Bowl.
being from
Sorry.
Canada,
Super Bowl
what?
champion.
Yeah,
Super
Super Bowl
Bowl
champion
champion,
Eagles.
please.
From being from Canada, how did you end up being an Eagles fan?
I love everyone in Canada. It's funny. Will That's into football will have a team for so many different reasons because we don't have teams here,
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
and we have the CFL, but it is horrible. It is just stupid. Not a fan. There are huge fans for CFL, so I know I'm going to piss somebody off, but I what I got really into football because of fantasy football.
Okay.
So my buddy Shane, who is super into football, asked me to join his league because they had an opening. This is 13, 14 years ago. I was
Mhm.
like, yeah, man, I'm in. Like, sounds great. I watch a Super Bowl, but I never watched regular season football. And I just got so into it. And once you get into fantasy, you're like, I know every team, the
Oh yeah.
coaches, the coordinators, the backups. I know the draft picks. I know, like, you
Mhm.
get so into it that you know so much. And the more I watched and loved just the attitude and the team of the Eagles, it was also a Philly thing, I think, because I was born in 1976, and that's Rocky, the movie
Yeah.
Rocky. I've been to Philly. I've been up the steps. I love. Maybe it's less to the Eagles and maybe more about the Philly attitude. But I just at the time it was Chip Kelly was a coach, and he came
Oh
in
yeah.
from college, and he was just kind of like balls to the wall, and it was the first time Nick Foles was the quarterback. He had left and then came back, and then they won the Super Bowl in 2018 with him while Carson Wentz was injured. Uh, I just there was just numerous players and the coaches, and I liked the attitude, and it was what's his face, Andy Reid before Chip Kelly, Donovan McNabb.
Yeah.
All of it. I just like the Eagles. It's hard to explain, but you'll like watch football as a Canadian. Like K Dog's a huge Packers fan. He
Right.
just fell in love with the culture and Aaron Rodgers and that cool Aaron Rodgers, not like crazy Aaron Rodgers now,
Yeah.
but Green Bay Aaron Rodgers, and the fans own part of the team, and it's kind of cold like Canada. And my other buddy Shane that I mentioned, he's a massive New York Jets fan, so he's depressed all the time. It's pretty uh, interesting. I probably could have bandwagoned anywhere like the Patriots or whatever, but I just fell in love with the Eagles. So when they won in 2018, and they beat the Patriots with a backup quarterback, I was like, this is 1,000% my team. And then winning last year was phenomenal because it was a repeat, and they had to actually from 2 years ago they had to beat the Chiefs again, and the Chiefs stole our thunder 2 years ago, so that was a huge win.
You say all the Patriots fans that I know were rooting for the Eagles.
And it's just fun. It's just a team with attitude. They say like
Yep.
Philly fans are some of the worst fans, like,
They booed Santa.
but that's like Philly
Yeah.
fans, like in Philadelphia. Canadian Eagle fans are the nicest people.
Yep. Yeah. Was Saquon Barkley, man? That guy,
Oh,
beast.
the reverse hurdle might
Oh,
have
yeah.
been the coolest football move I had ever seen in the 14 years I've been
Yep.
huge into the NFL. I'd never ever in my life seen that. And I actually got the NFL game for PlayStation,
Oh,
and
okay.
if you do it correctly, you have to time it out. You if you're playing as Saquon, you can do the reverse hurdle.
Really? That's
Done
awesome.
it. I haven't done it yet. I've been trying
That's
to nail
awesome.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. They were really good. And we were happy because the media, I don't know if you saw my video on it, but the media kept saying like if Patrick Mahomes three-peats, he's obviously better than Brady. And I was like, there's no way. So
Also, Tom Brady was calling that game for
yeah.
Fox. So you can imagine Tom Brady going just like,
Please don't.
sorry.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
he's that's the first time I heard him call a game. He's all right.
He's all right. It's Tom Brady. Like
Yeah.
you're going to tell me that the greatest player of all time can't a seven times Super Bowl champion can't call a game. Like of course you're going to let him call a game. It's people are going to tune in to hear him call a game, and I think he'll get better.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Tony Romo is amazing at
He
calling football.
yeah, he's like Nostradamus. He
He
calls
knows
plays
what's
before it
going to
happens.
happen. Yeah, he is really good at it, and I think
Yeah.
Tom Brady will get into it. I think he'll, as long as he wants to.
Yep.
But
So
anyway,
being from Canada, do you follow hockey at all?
oh yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'm from Winnipeg, so Winnipeg Jets are my team.
Yeah.
I'll backdoor root for the Leafs just because they haven't won a cup since
Long time.
1967. But right now, I'm cheering for Edmonton. Like
Yeah.
at the time you and I are sitting down right now, it hasn't happened yet, and Edmonton's game 6 tonight.
Yep.
They have to win to force a game 7 back home, and Canada hasn't won a cup since 1993.
Right.
So it is like let's go. Like screw Florida.
Yeah. We're dying too as Bruins fans because Brad
Yeah,
Marchand's scoring like 5 goals and
that's the
like
same with
what?
the Leafs. Like the Leafs hate Brad Marchand.
Yeah.
It's
Well, like
it's
why did you trade him? I don't understand.
that
Just like
didn't
the
make
Red
any
Sox just traded Devers for no reason.
I saw that.
But that was more attitude. I guess he was a jerk, but
Well, you refuse to switch positions, from what I heard.
yeah.
Like we follow all sports. K Dog and I,
Mhm.
yeah, we'll talk anything. I played basketball. We love hockey. We love the NFL probably the most. but we can talk any kind of sports. We watch it all. Baseball. I love the World Series.
Yeah.
It's unless I'm going to a game, which I've been to the Toronto Blue Jays a few times. Uh, it's tough to watch a regular season baseball game.
Yeah.
Like unless you're there. Like if you're in person watching live sports, that's different. But
Only one I know that watches pretty much every game and all the game is my dad. He's a
yeah,
big time baseball fan, and I'll watch it
Fox.
with him here and there to like because it's father son bonding. Like, but
Yeah,
I'm like, this is kind of boring right now.
he's got to be the biggest fan of the '03 comeback versus the Yankees.
Four, yeah, yeah,
'04.
yeah.
Yeah, that was the coolest. I watched it. That was one of the coolest things I'd ever seen.
There's a bar and a like a concert venue right behind Fenway Park, and I was at that when they beat the Yankees. I was watching my favorite band is Alter Bridge, and I was there watching them, and the guys came over. Johnny Damon, Bronson Arroyo, and Jason Varitek, I think, all were on the stage singing with them and stuff. It was
That's
awesome.
awesome.
They sucked, but Bronson Arroyo actually can sing. He has an album out. He's a
Uh,
pretty good singer, but
that's funny.
it was fun. Yeah. And Johnny Damon walked right by me and I was like, wow, he's a big dude.
He's a big dude. I actually just met Jose Canseco,
Oh wow.
uh, and he is a jacked old man.
Yeah,
Like he is just
he's
thick.
massive.
He's massive. He was at the Comic Con we were at,
Mm,
Niagara Falls Comic Con, a couple of
nice.
weeks ago, and Jose Canseco was there signing, and I just happened to walk out the back door with him as we had media passes, so we could go in and out the celebrity doors.
Yeah.
You didn't have to walk through the line or whatever. So I'm sitting out in the back because you can't get phone reception in there. And I'm on the back on a call, and Jose Canseco comes out to get to his driver, his car, and he's just friggin' huge.
You're like, hello.
Smash Brothers. I'm like, hello, don't hurt me, Jose.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah. Big dude. So I know you need to leave soon, so I'll get to so I do
sure.
this thing called the lightning round, which is just quick questions. Um,
Shoot.
so first one, what's your favorite pop, Funko Pop that you
Um,
have?
my blue crystal meth Heisenberg from 2015 San Diego Comic Con. I love Breaking Bad,
Yep.
and I don't have a ton of the Breaking Bad pops. I wish that I did, but I have blue crystal meth Heisenberg, and it is gorgeous. I love
That
it.
that's a cool pop, yeah.
Yeah,
What about other collectibles? Any stand out to you that you have?
yeah, definitely my Kenner Star Wars
Mm,
toys. That's and some sports cards.
yep.
Not a lot. Like I collected all. I was huge into basketball in the '90s, and the year Shaq was coming out.
Okay. Hmm.
I have like 4 Shaq rookies and a couple I've
Nice.
gotten graded. And I've just recently started getting back into it a little bit with my son opening some boxes. So I like it.
I'm big time into it. I do videos on it all the time. I have like 7 different binders down here. It's like too much. What would your, let's see, favorite athlete be? Who would your favorite athlete be?
Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan, yeah.
I
That's easy.
was I was a Bulls fan in the '80s when they were losing every single year to the Cavs, the Pistons, the Knicks. They would just get manhandled, and it
Yep.
wasn't until that '91 season where they finally put the pieces together and got their first ring, and then they just dominated the entire decade. But I was a Jordan fan. The '88 dunk contest, the '80, I was '86 or '85, where he battled Dominique. Like I'm almost 50 years old, so I was watching all this stuff as like, you know, a 10, 12-year old, just in awe of Michael Jordan. This is before the championships.
When the dunk contest was actually good.
Yeah, seriously.
Um, but hopefully they'll get. I mean, Mac, what's his name? Mac McClung,
Mac McClung,
the only guy that's saving the dunk contest.
that kid, like he three-peated, and
Yeah.
it's no surprise he's the only one with actual hops. There's a Canadian named Jordan Kilgannon.
Hmm.
Look him up on YouTube.
Oh well.
He is from Canada, 6'1", the greatest dunker I've ever seen in my life. I
Hmm.
thought to make the dunk contest a little bit more fun for the NBA would be have like a horse competition, and they have to match Jordan Kilgannon's dunks
That'd be nuts.
before you get a letter, and have like the greatest dunkers, not just like rookies, but like great dunkers who are in the NBA come back, maybe previous dunk contest winners, and then they have to play dunk horse against Jordan Kilgannon.
That'd be cool.
But
I
look it
like
up.
that idea.
Sick.
I will. What about your favorite TV show?
All time, it's got to be Breaking Bad.
Mhm.
All time. I also love sitcoms. I'm actually a huge TV nerd.
Me too.
I watch and watched everything. I watch everything, and I love sitcoms. The old sitcoms, and I don't know if you've seen From.
No.
It's on Paramount Plus. Watch it.
I mean,
They're filming season 4 this winter. I just talked with one of the actors at Niagara Falls Comic Con. It is a wicked show. Watch
cool.
it. TV recommendation.
Thank you. Favorite movie?
Empire Strikes Back. Just I'm Star Wars nerd, but The Usual Suspects. I don't know if
Oh
you've
yeah.
ever seen
Yep.
that.
Yep.
1995, and I'm actually a massive Paul Newman fan
Okay.
from way back in the day. So I love Cool Hand Luke and his old stuff. My favorite movie ever of his is called The Hustler, which is 1961. He plays a pool shark named Fast Eddie Felson, and
Okay.
George C. Scott's in it. Um, Minnesota Fats, who's a real pool legend, but he was played by Paul Gleason from The Honeymooners
Right.
in this movie. Tippi Hedren, and 25 years later, Paul Newman plays the same character again in Martin Scorsese's The Color of Money with Tom
I've heard of
Cruise.
that. Yeah.
So most people know that movie,
Yeah.
but it's actually a sequel.
Hmm.
So you got to go back and watch this 1961 The Hustler. And Paul Newman was nominated 8 times as Best Actor, and he never won. And then he won for The Color of Money in 1986, and he never went to the ceremony
Oh
because
wow.
he's like, "I've never won." Like, so he didn't go, and he actually won
That's funny.
Best Actor. But he's one of the few people in acting history who's been nominated and won playing the same character twice.
That's pretty cool.
So
Yeah, I'll
he's
have to check that
nominated.
out.
Yeah, if you've never seen those movies, they are friggin' incredible.
Cool. So yeah, you got to get going. So any social plugs or anything you want to plug?
Absolutely, like Instagram for sure. It's K Dog and Fish on everything, like AND K Dog and Fish. Um, we are biggest, obviously YouTube, and making sure that you click the join button. We actually do bonus content for subscribed members,
Hmm.
live shows, discounts on the website, merch, perks, a bunch of perks. Plus, we do a weekly video just for YouTube members. So it's K Dog and Fish on YouTube. And then check out the website. That mystery box drops on Friday, but we do one every single month and shop all kinds of stuff. Especially right now, we're only shipping within Canada, so I don't know if everyone listening is, but kdogandfish.com is the website.
Some of my family's from Canada, so there might be Canadians watching.
There you go.
Nova Scotia.
Nice.
Yeah, so for me, go to my nonprofit website, sweetsadie.org. Please donate today. We're trying to get up to that scholarship number and trying to help prevent ALS and muscular dystrophy. So it's a good cause. And go subscribe, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. And thanks for watching. And thank you, Fish. Appreciate it. And we'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.
Okay, see ya.